Has your elderly loved one been slowing down, seeming more tired, or just not themselves? These could be more than just signs of aging. They might be quiet warnings that their time is running out. In the next 18 minutes, we'll uncover 8 subtle signs that your loved one may be nearing the end of their life. Signs so easy to miss, yet so critical to recognize. Stick with us to learn how to spot these haunting clues, understand their impact, and take steps to make their final days as peaceful and meaningful as possible. Don't look back with regret. Let's dive in now. Sign 1. Unexplained weight loss. Picture your grandmother in her cozy Chicago kitchen, her apron hanging looser than it did last Thanksgiving. Or your father in Atlanta, needing an extra notch on his belt. Unexplained weight loss is one of the earliest and most haunting signs that an elderly loved one may be in their final year. In the U.S., where family meals are a cornerstone of connection, this change hits hard. A 2023 study from the National Institute on Aging found that 15–20% of seniors over 75 experience significant weight loss, often 5–10 pounds or more, in the 12 months before passing, without trying. This isn't about skipping a slice of apple pie. The body is struggling to absorb nutrients. Muscle mass dwindles, digestion slows, and chronic conditions like cancer, heart failure, or kidney disease, which affect over 30% of Americans over 80 per, the CDC, can silently accelerate this decline. Sometimes, even dental issues or swallowing difficulties, common in 25% of seniors per the ADA, play a role. If you ignore this sign, the consequences are serious. Rapid weight loss weakens the immune system, making infections like pneumonia, a leading cause of death in seniors, per the CDC, far more likely. It also increases fall risks. Over 14 million older adults in the U.S. fall each year, and weakened muscles make recovery tough. If your loved one is pushing away their plate at a Texas barbecue or eating less at a New York brunch, don't dismiss it as just aging. Encourage small, nutrient-rich meals like smoothies, mashed potatoes, or creamy soups. Offer soft foods if chewing is hard, and consult a geriatrician promptly. Early action can extend their comfort, giving you time to create lasting memories, like baking their favorite cookies or sharing stories over a warm meal. Ignoring this might mean missing months of precious moments, leaving families with regret when it's too late. Questions for you. Have you noticed unexplained weight loss in your loved one? What small steps are you taking to keep them nourished? Share your experiences in the comments below. Sign 2. Persistent fatigue and weakness. Now, imagine your once vibrant grandfather, who loved tending his Houston garden or strolling through a Boston park, barely able to get out of bed or walk to the mailbox. Persistent fatigue is a chilling warning that no amount of rest can shake. This isn't just feeling tired after a long day. It's a deep exhaustion that makes simple tasks, like buttoning a shirt or sipping coffee, overwhelming. The American Geriatric Society reports that 70% of seniors in their final year experience extreme fatigue, often starting 6–12 months before death. As organs like the heart and lungs slow, blood flow weakens, delivering less oxygen to muscles. The body shifts into energy conservation mode, prioritizing survival over activity. Dehydration, affecting 20% of seniors per the NIH, can worsen this. Fatigue often leads to social isolation, as your loved one skips family events like a 4th of July picnic in California or a church potluck in Georgia. Isolation fuels depression, which affects 7 million older Americans and is linked to a 50% higher mortality risk per the NIH. Physically, weakness increases fall risks, with 1 in 4 seniors suffering serious injuries like hip fractures annually, per the CDC. Forcing them to push through can cause frustration or harm. Instead, adapt to their needs. Set up a comfy chair for short visits, play their favorite music, or share quiet moments, like watching a Florida sunset. Ensure they stay hydrated with small sips of water or juice. These acts preserve their dignity and keep them connected. Recognizing fatigue early ensures their final months are filled with love, not exhaustion. Questions for you. Has your loved one seemed unusually tired or weak? How are you helping them stay comfortable and engaged? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Sign 3. Increased cognitive confusion. Cognitive changes can break your heart. Your loved one, once sharp and witty, might start forgetting names, repeating stories, or seeming disoriented in familiar places, like their Seattle home or a Nashville diner. These aren't just senior moments. As circulation to the brain weakens, oxygen and nutrient supply drops, impairing cognitive function. A 2024 Alzheimer's Association report found that 25% of seniors in their final year show noticeable cognitive decline, even without diagnosed dementia, often starting 9-12 months before passing. This might look like difficulty following conversations, losing track of time, or struggling to recognize faces at an Ohio family gathering or an Arizona community event. Medications used by 70% of seniors per AARP can sometimes worsen confusion. If you overlook this, the consequences are serious. Confusion increases wandering risks. Over 60% of lost seniors in the U.S. are found in dangerous situations, like busy streets, per the National Missing Persons Database. It can also strain family bonds as caregivers grow frustrated or loved ones feel embarrassed. In 2023, ARP noted that 40% of families reported tension due to unaddressed cognitive decline. Instead of correcting them repeatedly, create a safe, familiar environment, use labeled photos, keep routines consistent, and speak slowly with reassurance. A daily walk in a Minneapolis park or a familiar hymn in a Miami church can anchor them. Review medications with a doctor to reduce side effects. Early recognition reduces their anxiety and preserves moments of clarity for heartfelt conversations. Questions for you. Have you noticed cognitive confusion in your loved one? What strategies are helping you support them? Share your insights in the comments. Sign 4. Emotional withdrawal as life nears its end. Many seniors pull away emotionally, a subtle and painful sign. Your loved one might stop joining lively Denver dinners, skip Philadelphia game nights, or sit silently during Orlando holiday gatherings. This isn't because they don't care. The brain is struggling to process emotions as energy reserves dwindle. The National Institute of Mental Health reports that 40% of seniors in their final year show emotional withdrawal, often 6-9 months before death. They may seem indifferent to things they once loved, like cheering for the Chicago Cubs, knitting for grandkids, or planning a 4th of July cookout. Grief or unresolved loss, common in 30% of seniors per the NIA, can deepen this. Ignoring this has steep consequences. Withdrawal fuels loneliness, linked to a 26% higher risk of early death per a 2023 CDC study. It can mask depression, which often goes undiagnosed in seniors, leading to faster physical decline. Families may misinterpret this as rejection, causing hurt feelings. 30% of U.S. caregivers report this per RP. Instead of pushing engagement, meet them where they are. Hold their hand, share old photos, or play music like Johnny Cash or Ella Fitzgerald. In Boise or Los Angeles, these gestures show love when words fail. Offer gentle encouragement to talk about their feelings. Recognizing withdrawal early builds bridges, ensuring their final months are filled with connection, not isolation. If this content is helping you navigate this tough journey, please hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. Your support keeps us creating videos to guide and inspire you. Let's keep going with the next signs. Questions for you. Has your loved one become more emotionally withdrawn? How are you staying connected with them? Share your stories in the comments. Sign 5. Frequent infections. A weakened immune system is a stark warning that the body is slowing down. Your loved one might catch every cold, urinary tract infection, or pneumonia, with recovery dragging on for weeks. In the U.S., where healthcare access varies, this is critical to notice. The CDC reports that seniors over 85 are 10 times more likely to be hospitalized for infections, with 30% facing recurrent infections in their final year, often 8-12 months before death. These aren't just bad luck. The body's ability to fight pathogens weakens as immune cells and organ function decline. Poor nutrition, affecting 15% of seniors per the USDA, heightens this risk. Even minor cuts become infection risks, especially in humid Miami or dry Phoenix. Ignoring this can lead to dire outcomes. Infections can escalate to sepsis, with a 40% mortality rate in seniors, per the NIAT. Repeated hospital stays, over 2 million annually for seniors per CMS, drain energy, reduce quality of life, and strain family resources. Subtle signs, like confusion or low appetite, often signal infection before fever. Monitor closely, ensure hydration, and work with their doctor for gentle treatments, like low-dose antibiotics. In rural Montana or urban Chicago, early intervention prevents suffering and preserves comfort. Boost nutrition with protein-rich snacks like yogurt or eggs. Questions for you. Have you noticed frequent infections in your loved one? What steps are you taking to keep them healthy? Drop your insights in the comments. Sign 6. Slow healing and chronic wounds tied to infections. Slow healing is another red flag. A scratch that lingers for weeks, a bruise that doesn't fade, or sores that reopen point to compromised circulation. The American Academy of Dermatology reports that 20% of seniors in their final year develop chronic wounds, like pressure sores, especially if less mobile. In the US, where 15% of seniors use wheelchairs or walkers, this risk is high, often appearing 6-9 months before death. Poor blood flow limits oxygen and nutrients to tissues, delaying repair. Diabetes, affecting 25% of seniors per the CDC, worsens this. If ignored, chronic wounds can lead to infections or amputations. Over 50,000 seniors undergo wound-related amputations yearly, per the CDC. They also cause pain, eroding comfort and dignity, especially for bedbound loved ones in rural Kentucky or urban San Francisco. Pressure sores, affecting 1 in 10 hospitalized seniors, are preventable. Check skin daily, use foam cushions, and consult a wound care specialist. Repositioning every 2 hours or applying moisturizer makes a difference. Early attention ensures their final months are pain-free, letting you focus on love, not suffering. Not suffering. Questions for you. Have you noticed slow healing or wounds in your loved one? What wound care strategies are working for you? Share your tips in the comments. Sign 7. Changes in breathing patterns. Breathing changes are a sobering sign. Your loved one might breathe shallowly, pause between breaths, or show irregular patterns, like Cheyne-Stokes respiration, alternating between rapid and slow. The American Lung Association reports that 35% of seniors in their final year experience breathing changes, often 6-12 months before death. Fluid buildup in the lungs can cause coughing, gurgling, or tightness, making lying flat uncomfortable. In Minnesota, this might be mistaken for a winter cold, or in Louisiana, for allergies, but it's often the lungs weakening. Heart failure, affecting 20% of seniors per the AHA, can contribute. If ignored, breathing issues cause distress, leading to panic or reduced oxygen, worsening confusion and fatigue. Untreated, they trigger emergency hospitalizations. Over 1 million seniors visitors for respiratory issues yearly, per the CDC. These visits in Dallas or Asheville can be traumatic. Prop them up with pillows, keep rooms cool with a fan, or use a humidifier. If prescribed, oxygen therapy helps, but the focus is comfort. Recognizing this creates a peaceful environment, ensuring their final weeks are calm and dignified. Questions for you. Have you noticed breathing changes in your loved one? How are you helping them breathe easier? Share your experiences in the comments. Sign 8. Weakened circulation. Finally, weakened circulation signals the body prioritizing vital organs over extremities. Your loved one's hands, feet, or nose may feel cold, or their skin may turn pale or bluish around fingers and toes. The American Heart Association reports that 50% of seniors in their final year show circulation issues, often 6-9 months before death. In Maine, this might seem like a reaction to winter, or in Nevada, a quirk, but it's the heart pumping less effectively. Hypertension, affecting 60% of seniors per the CDC, can strain circulation further. Ignoring this causes discomfort, like chills or pressure sores, affecting 1 in 10 hospitalized seniors, per the NIH. It also limits time for meaningful moments, like sharing stories in a Denver living room, or holding hands in a San Diego backyard. Left unaddressed, poor circulation causes swelling or pain, reducing quality of life. Keep them warm with blankets, avoid tight clothing, and gently massage hands or feet. These acts show care, ensuring their final days are filled with warmth and love. Questions for you. Have you seen signs of weakened circulation in your loved one? What comfort measures are you using? Let us know in the comments. These 8 signs: unexplained weight loss, persistent fatigue, cognitive confusion, emotional withdrawal, frequent infections, slow healing, breathing changes, and weakened circulation, are your loved one's body whispering that their time is near. In the US, where family ties run deep, from Miami to Boise, recognizing these empowers you to act with love. Don't let these warnings pass. Plan a heartfelt talk in a Boston cafe or a warm hug in an Albuquerque kitchen. Make their final days count with comfort, dignity, and presence. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and leave a comment with one thing you learned today. Your story is, and we're here to support you on this journey.